What's up, family? What's up? Peace, peace, peace. All right. Peace, family, peace. What's good with you? Really quick. It's car. They, this the thing, man. They playing with y'all emotions, bro. And I'm saying y'all, right? They are playing with y'all emotions. The number 11 is the emotional number, right? Spell out 11. It goes out to 63, right? 63, like the NBA Finals started on June 3rd, right? The jury was seated on June 3rd, right? This is the Karmelo with the K, Anthony case. The jury was seated on June 3rd, 6-3. All right. The Knicks is in the finals. Carmelo Anthony used to play for the Knicks, the basketball player Carmelo Anthony. We're gonna get to him too. All right, you see how Jalen Brunson wearing the number 11. New York is the 11th state. It was all to conjure up these emotions. They're harvesting energy through your emotions. That's all they care about is your emotions. They don't even care about your money as much as they care about your emotions and getting you to feel some type of way. They don't care which side you pick. It don't matter. You could be Democrat, Republican, you could be Blood or Crip. They do not care. As long as you give them an emotional reaction, that's all they care about. Y'all don't find it funny that Carmelo Anthony is the same name as the basketball player? Then they released the videos on Juneteenth. They're playing with you. Y'all got to talk to y'all people, man, because they keep falling for it. And they will keep feeding these people their energy. These are emotional vampires. They are here to siphon this shit out for you, bruh. Right before the NBA Finals, Carmelo turns 42. Right? This incident took place on April 2nd. That's the date of the incident. April 2nd, 2025. Look at this exact date. Tying it right back to Carmelo Anthony, the basketball player. Hall of Fame. Now he goes into the Hall of Fame on September 6th, 2025, but it was announced. He was first announced as a landmark first ballot finalist and elected on April 2nd, 2020. The same exact date. Are you serious? Carmelo Anthony, Frisco, Texas, on April 2nd, the same exact date. 4-2. 4-2. 42. Check out all these 42s. All right. We just seen Carmelo turned 42. All right, now look, check out all these 42s. Tuskegee, 42. Slavery, 42. Carmelo with the K, 42. Martin, 42. Jackie, 42. Like Jackie Robinson, who wore number 42. There go Jackie. Martin, like Martin Luther King, but Martin Lawrence was named after Martin Luther King. I'm gonna show you something about Martin too. You see Jackie Robinson with the number 42. He was a part of the Black Panther battalion when he went to the army. All right. Remember the dude who played Jackie Robinson in the movie? The movie's called 42. Chadwick Boseman. He played the Black Panther too. He played both roles. Here goes Martin. Martin apartment numbers. They don't want to show you no more because I done showed people so many times. They don't want to show us no more, but Martin's apartment number is 42. So let's keep it pushing. That's a big number when it comes to the indigenous people of this land. That number 42. All right. Martin 42, Jackie Huxtable 42, Malcolm X 42, Choke is 42. Also, the N word is 42 too. Computer ingests the wits. Everything is on the computer now. We don't know what's real. All right, so let's keep it pushing. Okay. They gave the brother 35 years, right? It's Karmelo with a K, like Kirby with a K. Here go Kirby. Kirby had an episode called Watermelon Felon. This is what the daddy called Karmelo, Watermelon Felon. Guess what episode this is? No, Karmelo got 35 years. It's the 35th episode. And it's called Watermelon Felon. You think he made that up? No, he's getting it. He's reading the script. They trying to charge you up, get you charged up emotionally. That is what this is about. All right. Yeah, one person I see that's, well, matter of fact, let me show you that number 11 is, Austin Metcalf wore number 11. He ended up being the sacrifice for this because racist politics, man. That's all it's good for. It's politics. That's all they're using it for. Is politics. That is it. All right. One person is Dennis Sperling. He's getting a whole lot of press because he's being honest about the case, but I don't even know if this is a real case anymore, man. It's too many coincidences and too many people are leaving their calling cards. Secret societies got their fingerprints all over this. It's easy for me to tell because they always leave their fingerprints on it. They cannot help it. You on camera saying some evil stuff, and think about all the influencers now there is, right? And it's been going on since May 25th, 2020, Memorial Day. That's the day that the George Floyd incident happened. This has been building up since then. And they trying to get the indigenous people of this country to say some messed up stuff on camera, which people are following right in line and doing. And so I found this pastor who just, he's saying what I was thinking. He beat me to the punch.
In darkness. First of all, how do you hate somebody you don't know? Second of all, what did he do to make you hate him? Why do you hate your president? Dislike some of the things he do? I definitely dislike some of the things he does. He's wild. But I just can't, I just refuse to disobey my Bible.
What's going on, everybody?
To be honest with you, I had two Christian women told me about Donald Trump a few inches to the left. It could have just been a few inches. They running up to me thinking I'm gonna agree with them. I'm like, nah, that's evil. That is evil. You don't want to. I know I know what the media has done and what they had, how they portrayed him, and he could be a bigot. I don't know. I really don't give two shits about Donald Trump like that. But I'm not gonna wish death on another man. It's just like, oh my God, these is Christian women too. I'm like, that's evil. I I see why y'all gotta keep going to church. You don't never graduate from church? Like, dang, gotta keep going back to church. I see why. Because that evil is just sitting on people's hearts, and they can't wait to let it go, and they don't even know that this is a game, man. You are in the matrix. You ain't on the earth, you're in the earth. You're in here for a reason, for a purpose. Don't let this shit trick you.
Warning the church
Got this brother
that
crying.
this was going to happen. And now, black, Christian black, and witchcraft black is all intertwined. It's all mixed. It's mixed. I guarantee you this morning, black preachers are getting up preaching on the side of the witches, on the side of hate. I don't have to talk about this case because the case has been settled.
He in Texas too.
But he murdered somebody.
And look how quiet it is in there. Look how quiet it is in there. It's messing with people's psyche, bro. I'm telling you. This is America is a mind trick, bro. You got to be strong mentally to survive America, bro. You got to be. Look how quiet these people are struggling with what the Bible teaches and what the internet has been saying. It's driving people crazy, bro.
So the lady talking about, I got 5 boys. What do I tell them? You tell them, don't take knives to high school events. That's what you tell them.
Yeah, that part.
You tell them what Jesus said. Turn the other cheek. De-escalate. Have anybody in there had to de-escalate a situation because they're saved and filled with the Holy Ghost power of God? So you had to make a decision in the heat of the moment. I'm not ruining my life. That's what we do. I can't give you the Yoruba way of doing it. I can't give you the witchcraft way. I can't give you the racist Negro way. All I know is the way God tells me to handle things.
Amen.
So all I can give you today is a message about what God says. Amen. Amen. Witchcraft has overtaken the black community, period. Any witch will tell you that they're winning with black people. They believe that they are controlling most of the black churches because they're being pastored by Masons, those that have pledged, and those that have consulted mediums to grow their ministries. Ancestral worship, voodoo, Yoruba, Santeria, however you want to say it, and other forms of satanic power has made our people angry, hateful, vengeful, and even murderously evil. 1 Timothy 4:1. Now the Spirit speaketh expressly that in the latter times, y'all believe these are the latter times? Some shall depart, but they're not going to just leave the faith. The reason they're leaving the faith is because they're going to open themselves up to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils. I believe he's talking about what I'm just talked about. They're going to open themselves up to systems that will control what they're able to preach and say. When you see people wishing death, wanting people dead, celebrating death, you know, some of them went out and urinated on this boy's grave. Yeah. in line to do it. Women and men. Black ones. The crazy thing is, few of those folks you saw were paid actors.
That's why you see what I'm saying? That's why I like this guy. Paid actors. They used to call them agent provocateurs. You better watch these people, man. And they will come to your town, come to your city. You would never see these people a day in your life, and they'll show up and just cause havoc. And it's all for politics, man. They have politicized, I don't want to say everything, but race is strictly politics. Strictly politics. Y'all should know about what Umar been doing for the last 15 years. There's race hustlers out here. Look at Benjamin Crump. Come on, man. Come wake up, man. The whole world is waiting on you to wake up, bro. Brothers and sisters, I don't want to leave nobody out. The whole world is waiting on y'all to wake up, man. I promise you. Russia is waiting on you to wake. Ukraine is waiting on you to wake up. China, Puerto Ricans, everybody is waiting on y'all to wake up, bro. Pacific Islanders, I don't give a fuck where you at. The voice of the righteous has always been the indigenous man. And y'all about to let y'all, it's good. It's about to leave, bro. It's about to be gone. They gonna be marching in the month. Because if I show you the 60s and I show you how you was in the 60s and how you was the moral compass of this world, pissing on somebody great, come on, man. These ain't the black folks I knew in the 90s. These or the early 2000s, for lack of a better word. I'm saying black. Jesus Christ.
They're paid actors. Paid to stir it up. Paid to stir you up. Make you mad about something that don't have nothing to do with you. I would love for them to take all of them protesters, line them up, and ask them, where are your kids? Show them to us. What are they doing? Show them to us. Show us your fruit.
Okay, let's go to the other side. All right. Karmelo do got people on his side. I don't want to.
Let's talk about the knife. Several people have argued that
this is Willie D answer to Dennis Sperling. Dennis Sperling been getting a whole lot of hate mail because, he's just calling it down the line. He's an attorney, so he's just calling it like he see it. And so here's another attorney giving you a different perspective, right? Here we go. Peace.
the knife should have changed because the knife was a multi-tool knife and not just a regular knife. That should have changed the way that the verdict came back. Legally speaking, what are your thoughts on that fact?
I got a lot of faith in that team, and I'm very excited, man. I'm very excited about that.
Mm-hmm. But was this case more about the law, the facts, or the credibility of the witnesses?
I think it was more about the law. Well, if the appeal, let's speak positively. When the appeal is granted, it'll be about the law. I think right now the case is about the facts. I think that's why they got the result that they got, because they leaned too heavily in the facts and they didn't use as much of the law to their advantage. And you can't use the benefits of a self-defense claim without the defendant letting the jury inside his head, man. You just can't do that. It was almost like a pump fake or something, like a 3-day long pump fake. I mean, you set it up for him to testify and then he don't testify. And it's only two reasons. Either you didn't prep him or he was scared shitless. But proper preparation prevents piss poor performance. You see what I'm saying? So if you would have been prepping him, I mean, what was that, a year ago? This case been pending for a year? You could have prepped him every Sunday. That's 50 times. You could have prepped him every Monday. You see what I'm saying? I mean, and another thing, it's no excuse for it, man, because I've had my client, when we won the murder trial, He was inside. He was in custody. Karmelo was out. Man, y'all can have Sunday dinner by the pool and go over your questions. You see what I'm saying? So it's just no excuse for it, man. And like I say, I'm not the attorney police. I'm not the ineffective assistance of counsel police. That's similar to snitching to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I kind of do this, but I'm just telling you what I would have did. You know, I got a reputation of we 17 and 1 of murder cases, baby. I don't really talk to the other side. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just telling you what I would have done if it were me. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry, let me say this. Yeah. If ineffective assistance of counsel is the only way to get that man home, though, do it. I'm for it. If that's the only way, let's do it. Because that boy needs to come home.
That's right. That's right. How much impact do you think that newly released footage of the incident had on the jury if the jury would have been able to watch that video footage over and over and over again at home?
You saying like it's a bad thing that they could watch that outside of court? Is that what you're saying?
I'm not saying it's bad or it's good. I'm just asking you, I'm asking you, what do you think about it? What are your thoughts?
I think it confuses things, man. What I think was wrong and what I think the defense should have tried to find a way to do, because what I heard happen, you can't really see the figures on the video all the way. You can see the scrapping, you can see the commotion, you can see the movement, which is all vital to his defense, right? But I'm hearing that they let somebody get up there and explain who is who. I'm against that. I'm against that because there's too many factors.
They can't. They wouldn't be able to do that. If I was there myself, I couldn't have told you where I was because it's too grainy, it's too blurred. Everything is black. All of the people and their bodies are black, so you can't see what's what. Unless I had a puffed out afro, and I could say, well, that's got to be me right there, because the big puffed out afro.
Right, and you got to understand, in these cases I do, man, I mean, there's maybe on average 400 pieces of evidence. I delve deeply into each piece, man. So that one piece of evidence, that's some old confusing stuff that they're doing over there to me. But why you releasing it now, first of all? You see what I'm saying? Didn't they release it on Juneteenth or something? Something crazy like that?
Then they release something crazy. Look at his face. He's so confused. It's a game, brother. Yeah, they released it on Juneteenth. Meanwhile, the Cavaliers are in Scotland. Who's from Scotland? King James. Why I bring up King James? Because June 19th is King James' birthday. That's what you celebrate. It's King James' birthday. That's why LeBron, whose nickname is King James, is over in Scotland. The King of Scotland was King James. And on the same day, Scotland played Morocco. Why is Morocco important? Morocco used to be America, but we ain't gonna go down that. Morocco is the home of the Moors. That's the Moorish flag right there. Scotland, King of Scotland, was King James a Moor? Why would they play this game on his birthday? Probably because he was a Moor. Let's type it out. King James the Moor. With these cool ass hats. Stuff be so long. So that's what I'm saying. History. Who you gonna trust with history? Who can you really trust with history? They don't know what color this man was. He translated the Bible. They can't figure it out. It's still a debate. Yeah, the Cavaliers in Scotland on June 19th. King James had a son named King Charles. King Charles rode with a group of men called the Cavaliers. Is history just repeating itself, or is this all scripted? I mean, all of it. Not some of it, all of it. Yeah, they won this game, the greatest NBA Finals of all time, on June 19th, King James' birthday. In 2016 is important too because 6 times 6 times 6 is 216. And Cleveland is the 216 area code. Come on, man. Kirby the watermelon fella. Go to this. Go to this. Go to this. Just type in Kirby watermelon fella and then read the description about the episode. Kirby, look, Kirby, a hardened hoodlum who was seen eating a watermelon. I'm through. I'm done. All right. We out of here. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit the like button, please. Go ahead and hit that like button. I gotta show the screen. All right, man. Peace, y'all. Love, man.